All right, there we go. Wuerhosaurus coming back. Okay, not sure if it was working before, but hopefully it's working now. We've got Wuerhosaurus, finished in Dominator. Oh, like that. 1,500. Coins, not so much. Take the creature. Obviously the VIP points is also a bonus, 3,900. Excellent, excellent. All right, pack 1 done. And we've got some stuff that we gotta get in here. And, oh, it's not ready to go yet. I was hoping I'd have my level 30 Wuerhosaurus ready, but clearly I do not. Let's see, what do we got, collect this. We got a mod. It's gonna go in and do some trade hub refreshes, but we'll need to go take care of that mod first, so it doesn't gum up anything. Collect that. Everything switched over to the Wuerhosaurus DNA now, which is fine. So that's exciting. We got some events we still gotta take care of. Let's see. Let's go. Let's check this real quick. No. Yes. Take some extra food. I'll take that. Heck yeah. Especially since we gotta go do some mod stuff. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, we'll do some coins for VIP points, absolutely. And I think I've got 2 mods now, so let's go get 1 more mod. And then we can go do a mod battle. Let's see who's got coins. There we go. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Hopefully all those VIP players did a good job with the tournament and ended up where you wanted to, where it's going to help your game. Let's go tackle this Cenozoic one so we can get that checked off as well. Do this standard lineup here. 2 vitalities and then an inspire. Should be interesting to see what we get here. It's gonna make our Pancho a crazy health tank. Let's see. This shouldn't be too bad. We're gonna have a lot of health on the other side too to get through. We go in second. And Spyro's gonna do some good things for our health though. Get those guys back up above the normal. Oh yeah, 7,000 health. We'll be able to take some hits. Now he's gonna go for it. Okay. By all means, hit away. Oh gosh, what do we got coming up this week? Another tournament. A little March Madness is starting, so some comments on the forum were talking about how it's not really all that. Well, it's actually it's more rare to not have a tournament than it is to have a tournament. They've been doing tournaments every week for quite some time now. So it's not really a special thing that there's a tournament every week in March now. So it kind of is, I don't want to say it's defeated the purpose, but it's kind of toned it down a little bit. It's no longer as exciting as it used to be. But, I don't know, we'll see. It looks like there's a new creature though, that's coming in the tournament, so that'll be exciting. New creature is always exciting. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Probably could have blocked here, but no need. Okay, so he's got 2 left. It's gonna take mobile forward. No, it's a good thing. But this last guy is gonna take 2 attack to kill us. And it's gonna only take a 2-shot from our snow, so this is 1. Got this in the bag. take him out. Let's see what we get on the prize wheel. Oh, and we got a code-19. It's gonna be a busy episode. More Velociraptor DNA. Take it. Alright, let's see whose code-19 is this. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, it's the Endoraptor. A full paddock. 12 Endoraptors. A lot of them level 11 plus. So 590 is the possible. Oh, and they updated the DNA to the flyer. It's cool. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Hello, Indoraptor. You would think this would be a 31 action point code 19, but it's only 30. Because it's only 30, it's not going to be as worth as much DNA as it could be if it was 31. I don't know why it's not 31. Because like I said, the paddock is maxed out. But we'll see where we end up here on this one. I'm kind of glad it's 30 because it makes it a little bit slower. So let's see where this ends up at. 880, I think. Excellent. So yeah, 12 Indoraptors. Is it half and half? 2, 4, 5? No, a little bit more than half. For you got 7 are 11 plus, and then 5 are level 10. Right. So let's take care of this. Oh, I didn't do any PvP in the tournament today because no. Well, might have to go do some more PvP actions. So, but first, let's do some refreshes. Let me check. Actually, let me hatch out that Wuerhosaurus first. So we won't get any offers for him. Speed this guy up. Drop in Wuerhosaurus. All right, and now we'll do some refreshes. See what we get here. Food. Loyalty points, yes. No. No. Yes, $4.99, I'll take it. And that is the beauty of having your trade harbor clean, except for Apatosaurus fossil. Oh, more loyalty points. Excellent. Take some DNA. Nope. Another refresh. Ooh, clock towers, please be for DNA. Loyalty points. Oh gosh, where are the good food trades? Typically I wouldn't take a trade like this because it's so unbalanced, but I got extra coins. Don't need the coins. Do I want to spend roughly 5,000 loyalty points for 4 more clock towers? It's a no-brainer when it's DNA. I think pretty much all of these on this island are done. I just placed these guys down here a couple days ago. All the rest of them are strategically placed as far as my Hammond's memorials because they reach more than is beneficial to keep them there. But if I actually, yeah, I'm gonna do the trade. I'll put some right there. Get some better options here. So let's we're gonna sell these guys here. And the reason being is I can drop. Oh, it doesn't reach. Oh, that's silly, Chris. Well, that was dumb. That's not gonna work. it's not going to work how I wanted to. I thought that was going to reach that creature, and it is clearly not going to. So, in that case, do we want to put them out here? Yeah, see, these are all not going to reach anything except for where they're already kind of maxed out. Okay, well, let's not place that guy just yet. Let's, these guys. For sure, these guys can be moved. 8, 7. Let's sell this guy off. Sell this guy off. Move this guy down here. Move this guy down here. Put 2 of the clock towers right there. And probably put 1 right here. It's not going to get all of the same, but it's going to get enough to make it worth it to put 1 right there. And let's see. It's gonna hit that bottom row, but it will completely miss the top row, which it's hitting 5. It is going to be kind of worth it. A little bit of a draw. Oh, it hits that one. Okay, that makes it worth it. Okay. All right, so net, these are higher than the John Hammond, even though it's not touching as many creatures. The creatures it's hitting enough of a boost to make it worth it. I did a tutorial on park layout. Maybe I'll put a link here so that way you can go see that to see kind of what I'm talking about. But let's replenish some coins. Lots and lots of coins, and then we will go do 8 million, a little more. So we can go get a Jurassic. Don't need that. Let's see if we can get a better Jurassic here. So hybrid. There we go. Take the hybrid. And the Jurassic, we will loyalty points off. 321, not a ton, but better than nothing. And then we'll replenish the coins, more than enough. I probably should have updated that first. Oh well. Get this guy fed up. And then let's go finish off some daily events here. I got most of them down to just 1. This is obviously a gimme event here for the most part when you got common hybrids, since these don't exceed level 40 standard common creatures. I had a thought that I posted on the forum that I think would be a better way to run some of these events, and that's where like the Fight for Funds event, even this event, maybe stakeholders visit, that it should be tiered battles, and then as you go up the tiers of the battles, the reward gets better. And either you could have it where it was a single event, and maybe it has, I don't know, let's say it's got 5 or 6 battles instead of, say, 3 or 4. But each time you go up, the reward that you get for completing each battle, so sometimes it's like DNA, well, it's almost always DNA, But I feel like they should be able to fix that or switch that to be something else. Bucks, higher DNA prizes. For instance, like when you complete the common or the infinite battle stage, I think you get 100 DNA for just doing the battle. But in each individual level, you go up, and it's the same for everybody. So, level 1 or the first battle is, you gotta have, you can only use, let's say, common creatures that are level 30 or lower. And the next battle will be, rare creatures, 30 and lower. Next battle, super rare, 30 and lower. Next battle, legendary, super, 30 and lower. Next battle, hybrids, 30 lower. Whatever. You could kind of step up the scale, but each battle after you complete it, you get a larger reward for it. And ultimately, this is around, the food reward. While it's great to get some food, it doesn't really do anything for in-game players. The Fight for Funds event, where you can win up to, I think it's 120 Dino Bucks, is pennies to an in-game player. You can see I've got 53,000 Dino Bucks that I have in reserve. 120 Dino Bucks does not change my world from a Dino Buck perspective. But I'm required to use my strongest creatures I have in order to complete that event that have, a cooldown period of, 500 to 700 Dino Bucks if I wanted to reuse them. It's just the risk versus reward is not great. And for some players that have even higher level creatures than I do, you're talking about, 1,000 to 1,400 Dino Bucks for their cooldowns. And so doing the event gets them 120 Dino Bucks, which doesn't really help them progress at all in the game. So it's just like, while the 120 Dino Bucks is great for a new beginning player, it doesn't really help out kind of the more quote-unquote in-game players. But yeah, just some thoughts. I think it would be a really cool thing if Ludia was able to look at changing some of their battles to be more in line with some of those things. We don't have any other aquatic events today, so let's go ahead and do this here. And this is another example where, and this one's better because at least you have a chance at some higher level creatures or a pack. But even, these is something that you could shift around to do some different level creatures that would give you kind of better rewards. Because again, as in-game players, they don't really help a lot in the grand scheme of things. Let's see what we're gonna do here. What are we doing? Megarcalon. Tuck tail and run. Probably wise. And to be honest, here we go. I don't mind if he kills Megalithus. But yeah, I think there's value in Ludia rethinking some of the way that their prizes are calculated. I do think that there's ways to get Dino Bucks in the game, so I'm not saying there needs to be more Dino Bucks. I just think that the risk versus reward needs to be thought about a little bit more for kind of the in-game ish players. And this, we're just going to do this because I don't need to worry about this for these creatures here. Strictly doing this for the super DNA. The creature is already unlocked. You don't really need another copy of it. But the super DNA is always good. Yeah. And obviously there's a chance for bucks in the back, which is nice. Blocking. Block's not gonna help you anymore. But yeah, curious what other people think about having Ludia change the way that they kind of set up some of their battles. It's bucks, take the bucks and the deal and the food. And obviously the loyalty points. All good things. This was already unlocked, but I'll take it again. Also, we get another check off the new Clash of Titans, which is nice. But this is what I was referring to earlier. This right here, March matches. Get your tournament on for the month of March. There'll be a new tournament every weekend. Well, there is a new tournament every weekend currently, even though it's not March. The question is, will there be a new creature every week? Because that is definitely a new creature right there. I'm curious what it will be. Some folks on the forums saying it's Dracoix, which I don't know if it's from Jurassic World Alive or if it's just a different creature, but I am curious to see what it's going to be. And we've got 2 more PvP, so let's go get a couple of mods and we'll do some more mod PvP, because mod PvP is always fun, always an interesting when you throw mods into the mix. So we charge mod, and get 4 regular common mods or rares if they land on it, and then we'll spend some bucks and get some really good mods just to go have some fun. A lot of health mods, it seems. That's supposed to be number 4. Hopefully, it's the first time I say hopefully we don't get a pack. Alright, and which this one, this will be, we'll go with these guys here. Splinter is always a fun mod to play with. For the life of me, I could not get a Splinter mod or an Inspire mod on Saturday when they had the mod event. And so I spent like 1,000 Dino Bucks going through mods, and I had a ton of super rare mods left over, which made it fun because then I got to go do a bunch of mod PvP. But it also forced me to, well, it didn't force me. I didn't have to go do those. I could have kept those, but I wanted to keep my market clean. But it ended up, I got a Ragistega out of it, which was fantastic. It's a great creature to bring on. Let's do this. And actually, is it cool down yet? Yeah, I'll go with this guy, with Splinter. Let's see what we get here. Okay, this is not too bad. Got that predation down there. That's not going to be good against mine. But we should be able to kill off his second creature with not that big of a problem after we take out his first creature. And hopefully we'll be able to do it enough to where we'll have plenty of backup points available here. We want him to take out our first creature, and then we'll take out his first creature, and then when he takes out our second creature, we want to make sure that we have plenty of action points available to smoke his surface and taking out the cave at the same time with the Splinter mod. And then we're just going to stare at each other. So what I'm going to do here is this. Excellent. So now I can one-shot him. And he should have 6. Okay, so he should do 5, because he can kill us in 2. There we go. All right, so he's got 1 left. So we'll do 2. Once this flops over. 2 just in case he's blocking. And then we're going to reserve out. He does block, and we're going to hope that his Xanathodon goes for it here. Hopefully it goes for all 4. It'd be fantastic if he does. There we go, perfect. Okay, so he's got nothing left, so we're gonna have a full 8, which means that we're gonna do plenty of damage to take out that last creature. And come to think of it, I probably could have swapped in and went on his first creature after he took out our first creature, but that still works. Good night. Predation does you no good. Oh, it's not COVID-19. DNA. 40 DNA. That is about the worst thing you can get on that wheel, unfortunately. Let's see, we're level 1. Only 29 action points here. Much slower bar with bigger targets, which makes it nice, but also means we're going to get much less DNA out of this. And what's funny is this is worth 5, and my level, or my paddock with 12 Indoraptors is only worth 10 super DNA. The range is not very big for super DNA, which I think is kind of weird. I feel like it should be much higher for, or this should be much lower. I mean, whichever way you want to look at it. But I mean, the DNA is obviously much different. But I mean, comparatively, from like a risk standpoint, oh god, another one. All 3 of them. Oh, this is even. Look at that. 5, still 5 super DNA, only 25 regular DNA, which is super low. Only a 4. Look at that huge slow moving bar. Actually, like lulling me to sleep. Almost missed one. Slightly smaller, slightly faster, not by much. This is worth 35 total. Yep. Such a waste. Such a waste. But I got this guy out, so that's what he gets. Alright, so back to battling here. I'm gonna do one more aquatic battle. Let's see how I'm gonna do. Go this guy. This guy. And then we'll do charge, vitality, and protector on the back here. Protector's a good mod. If your creature is still alive, it's a good mod. Let's put it that way. There we go. That means we can one-shot this guy. Just, oh no, never mind. He's got a distraction. Cannot one-shot him. Let's, I'm guessing he's gonna bring his little sharky in, which is okay. No, he does not. He decides to attack one though. Interesting. And we'll do 2 attack here. So we'll do 3 attack. There we go. He is severely overmatched, both in mods and in creatures, which is nice, I guess. Be an easy battle for us. I think he knows that too. I don't know why I just did 2. Didn't need to do 2. Let's see if he goes for it. He could kill us if he goes for it. If he does not go for it, we will kill him. Because we'll have 5 and he's only got 3. So I'm going to take 2 to kill him. Well, he kind of went for it, but not enough. And this is the end of his road. Good night, Megalodon. Let's see if we get something better than 40 DNA. We'll see here. Oh, more Velociraptor DNA. Take it. I will take it. All right. Let's finish this pack here. Some coins, some bucks, some DNA. Well, that I think that is going to do it for today. I got some creatures need to put in the hatchery. I'll do that later. Yeah, looking forward to what this is going to be. We'll have to see. They originally had it as a VIP tournament, but they've since updated it, which is nice. So everybody will get to compete in this. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I'm trying to remember what last year was. I feel like you had to compete in. I don't remember, but yeah. So that mentioned, and obviously the Wuerhosaurus ones. So for Clash of Titans, for those that don't have it unlocked yet, it's a good chance to get that creature. Which will help in getting your Wuerhosaurus for your lineup, which is a very, very great amphibian to have. Level 20 is, I feel, where it's at least for my lineup is right now. To eventually start moving them up to level 30s like this guy, but it's a great hybrid to have. Just the tanky amphibian. Not needed all the time, but it is a good thing. Oh, I got super DNA to go collect all this up. And yeah, I think that will do it for today. If you made it this far, I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. Subscribing to my channel and clicking the notification bell will ensure that you'll be notified as I release videos on the channel. If you found this video helpful, let me know by hitting the like button. If there is something specific you would like a video on in the game, please leave a message in the comment section below on what you would like to see. Again, thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one.